Foxy9
So
on
solo.
Viper too.
Solo Gecko, but
Best
they can.
Viper, though.
This
he
could be cool.
has, but
Yeah.
that's, you know, he's normally on that duelist. So this is
I
a
do
little bit
think
interesting. Meanwhile, for
they
Gen
might
G,
struggle a little bit
Texture,
over
Meteor,
towards
Classic,
B.
exactly what we expected.
Like this,
Can they
it's a
make
hard
it work,
comp to
though?
get out of
We're still
hookah,
on
to
that
be
sky.
honest.
I'm just a big fan of seeing Buzz on the Yoru as well.
But on defense, I imagine this looks really good. We
I
do
feel
have
like
the
he
solo
does the same
Gecko,
type
but we
of
at least have the
control
Yoru
in any weapon
flash
he
and the
Yeah,
Yoru
you made a good
itself
point.
to
There's
kind
no
of duel over
Sky
towards
on
some of these
DRX,
areas. So I think
but
that
for
can
Gen
cover it up
G, they
well.
continue the Sky meta on
But I
Bind,
think
so
they
I'm curious
might
to see if that's really gonna
they might
pay off.
struggle on attack.
Looks like we're
They
going
should
to
struggle
we're
on
gonna go to our
attack.
casters,
Let's be honest.
Achilleos and Paper Thin.
Thank you very much. We've got a riled up crowd here in front of us. 2 Korean squads getting ready to make battle to see who is going to be joining Paper Rex, not only in Madrid, but also in the grand final tomorrow. Fight for those ever valuable championship points.
That's right. If you can win tomorrow, you get
Double
3
flash,
championship
Yoru
points to
Gecko.
your
Yeah,
name.
they
So
could have
certainly
some
a
cool
lot
stuff
to
with
play
these.
for here
And
for both
I
of
do
these
think
squads.
that this,
Like you and I were
first of all, I think these two
talking
can
about
combo
right
well.
before this,
And second off, the fact that you have to
DRX,
be
this
as
is the first time
aggro
ever
on
this
on
squad
a
has played Gecko.
defense,
Ever.
Yes,
or you
we
can
have
be
never
aggro on
really seen them
defense with
pick
the
this
Yoru
up at
on this.
all stacks this
Works
first
out well.
time.
You can
Bringing this
utilize like
agent out
these two
onto the
positions
stage.
heavier than other comps because you can TP out.
The somewhat recent debuting of Buzz on
Okay,
Yoru,
DRX on
which has
attack,
had its
like I
ups and
said,
downs,
Gen G
certainly.
on defense, and we
Now, though,
have
going into bind. DRX certainly gonna be
double
feeling
Cypher on
confident
bind as
of
well.
this
We never
setup, this
really,
flashback.
or at least we
Moving
haven't
forward
for a
here on
while,
short,
seen a double
really
Cypher
seen
on a
much of
bind.
anything, though.
No attention being paid at
Retake
all.
setup over
The long
towards
B
B,
by
info
the side
slash
of
kill
Gen G,
trip
so
with a
there's
camera
lot of
that's
free
on the
space
back wall, so they have
for
to 180
DRX
to see it.
potentially work with. Yes, they're going to have to maneuver their way through a couple
Okay, so they
smokes,
flash,
but
they take hookah
Dizzy
control, they
be able to grab
create the question
a
mark,
bit
and then
more
now they go
info
back over towards
to know
long.
that at least at the entry it's clear. There's the cam above the door.
Munchkin
Fire
took the
outside of
orb
hookah,
over
set the
towards
crisscross pattern.
long, so there's no
Back of
orb
the
for them
side
to
of
take.
Flashback as well, though, in a position where if these teleporters end up coming into play, he might be able to be ready on the jump here. Spam coming down, Foxy.
Okay, and it's all about the retake. They have a camera, they have a trip.
Dizzy is retrievable in backside. For now, it looks like DRX is going to be getting a relatively free plan.
Double
Teleporter
frenzy.
not gonna get pathing here from Gen G. Everybody
It might
runs
be
back
hard.
through that defender spawn, and
Both
DRX
double
maybe scratching
frenzy.
their head a little bit, saying, where the hell is everyone?
We have 2 sky flashes, and we
Tough
have the
retake
oh,
flash to
it's
try to open things up,
the
but
nice one way.
Purchase just yet with the molly,
Oh boy,
locking
it's gonna be
things
hard
off
for them to
for
retake.
Gen
Might
G's
have to go
entry.
heavy elbow.
Okay, from the orb into the molly. For a tough retake here, but now it's just going to be a full, basically 5-man push coming into his Mongo. Finds 2. Texture able to find 2 quick kills in response, though, but disadvantage here for the side of Gen G. Paint shells landing in a good spot, looking for the kill.
Yeah, nicely done. I think, I mean, they almost hit their window, but I think they had to go heavy elbow, considering
picking up the first pistol of the
the
series.
Yeah, this
smoke.
is something that can be tricky for opponents of DRX. Like, obviously, one of the calling cards of DRX
And I
that you
think,
about
honestly,
is
that's
that they're so good
massive,
at execution.
massive,
They're
massive,
so
massive for
good at making
DRX.
sure that all their utility is perfectly timed and in the right places, that you maybe are comfortable giving them a little bit of space. With this 4-1 setup, you're giving them the space on B, and you're playing
What's
up
the
close
frenzy
personal aim to try to
resurgence?
cut off
It's
the
just
execute
sick,
at the
man.
point
It's
of
just,
attack,
it's,
but this round,
I just think
you
it's
give up
so
that
good
space,
on
and then
pistol.
the problem with DRX is that they are so good in post plants. They're so good at setting up
I
crossfires.
love
They're
a
so
raid
good
boss
with
as
the
well with a
discipline,
frenzy.
making sure everyone's
Just a run and
holding
gun.
the correct angles. That trying to get through there is so difficult.
Run and gun, and
timing.
then you got to remember a lot of
Poison
people
Cloud
right
and
now on
Molly as well,
pistols are
make sure that
grouping a lot heavier,
get through
especially
there
over towards the
comfortably.
defense. So
The pace and tempo
frenzy
we
can be
want.
good for those
There's a lot of
situations.
utility coming Munchkin's way.
That it
Man,
is. It's gonna be back
he is on a
and there goes the
mission.
lock-in.
Oh my goodness. Well, they
Nice
followed
shot.
him
He's
all
gonna
the way
be able to
back.
get out of there.
Did he do that on purpose so it can't be
Crash
retrieved?
Set up as well. It's working its way over towards 2, the default plant. Dizzy can be snatched up, and so far, Gen G still being stalwart, still holding over towards A site. And as the util starts to fly, and he's got to get working. Buzz actually moving forward there onto that molly there for a brief little moment, gets himself out of there.
Now
For
the
now,
trap wire set up to notice these lurks that are coming on the backside from Gen
Oh,
G.
we missed that lineup over towards spawn. Not going to matter on the
Poison
eco,
orb
but
actually might have fallen off the top. Might be on the ground in front of actually that backside access. Find out in a moment as the push starts coming in. Suddenly, Texture
keep
trying
an
to
eye
work
on
his
the
way
raise
forward, Buzz.
on the lark,
Ready to
but it
swing.
looks like Mako's just going to clean it
First
up.
contact as they start inching forward. Now the Dizzy
Who
is
gets
available.
the orbs here?
However, not gonna be looking for that
Official.
one. Instead, it's just gonna be into the
A little
meat
bit
grinder,
closer with this.
as Mako
Okay,
will find
Buzz
Texture
managed to get 2, so he's
simultaneously.
the closest to his ult on this one.
Taking him down. Quick 2-0 and a flawless round here for DRX.
You know, Orb still in a good enough spot for sure. And again, these crossfires on the post plant, very tough. And you know, DRX, of course, any opportunities they're going to get to exploit incredible advantage that you have post plant as attackers on the B site. It's so difficult to retake the B side on Bind.
Of
One of
course,
the hardest in
Helsinki,
Valorant.
of course.
So certainly, if you can exploit that, that is going to be something that DRX can really prod into. Now, for a bit of an explorer on the other side of the map this time. Trapwire just over.
Flash goes out over towards long. It's nothing. And we take. Got a lot of the doing a lot of similar stuff in terms of how Sentinels do it at the moment, where you go get the orb, you have a TP if you need to, and you can try and do a double orb default. Normally when Sentinels try and do a double orb default, I'm pretty sure they heavier fight over towards B so they can secure it, and then Tens can do his own thing over towards Showers. They go a little bit heavier in terms of numbers, and that's a huge kill. Yeah, I'm a bit worried for GenG, because GenG risked this map a little bit. They felt like they were going to lose Breeze, and this is probably the map that we don't know how good it's going to look for them.
In towards Lamps, 2 players on the opposite side there. Stacks only holds on to a Spectre, but rotates back through short, grabs himself a Bulldog. 1 snake bite. The post plant set up, Lakia approaching in from behind. It looks like they are none the wiser to this one. As he strikes.
1, 2, 3 armor rebuys, 1 gun rebuy, and the good news, well, the good news for everyone, Texture gets his ult, Stacks has his ult. So we're going to a big buy round where obviously people here, especially Meteor, or whoever drops Meteor, isn't going to be able to buy next, and then yeah, big swing round, 2 ults, 1 each.
Texture and company there to bail him out, and then he's able to find a kill of his own. Really good stuff.
Yeah, Zypher, it's just meant to be, it seems, every single time.
As well. Stacks did find his crash in the death
and
of
this
that
is an
round, so
absolute classic.
interesting.
And
GenG
every
did not take
team,
a ton of damage,
normally,
able to bank up
it will be like a bit of a protocol where you'll go, they have defensive raise ult, watch out for this push, because it is by far the most common instant ult you can have. And maybe that call didn't come in for DRX on this one. So it's a good start. Fish goes into take long. Helsinki with the prime. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Welcome in.
Lakia starting to rotate now over towards this B site to reinforce.
You're 1 away from the dimensional drift for Buzz. If you can get that, really would be a nice feather in the cap to try to make these executes go.
The top site one? Yeah, top site one that leaks in towards the tube itself is a little bit broken, that one. If you're in tube, you get 1 pop. That is nice. That is nice. Okay, that's a strong exec. GenG maybe after seeing that might wanna try either fight or wall up and then flash through. I mean, still a way of fighting. At least they know the TP as well now.
Tap onto the spike, not ready for Stacks to be pushed up right alongside him. It would save it. Okay. A little shaky there for a moment, but
yeah, so it was a really good start for that for GenG, but that exec was nice. 4v5 they managed to win.
Smoke against him there to sneak into the side of him with a good timing that Karon is
Did they dizzy on top as well? Flash then
really
dizzy.
nice here from the side of Buzz, who gets that gate crash and go deep this time. Moved past the tube, so he's able to teleport to the back of the site. When things are a little chaotic at the front, he's in the back. And this is something that makes DRX so fearsome.
Yoru, he has the backup shorty, and
they absolutely dismantled them.
I imagine,
that Yoru so tricky to keep
considering
track of,
that
so good with the timings on the gate crash in particular, catch you completely off guard.
I mean, dude, this comp from DRX has a lot of combos. Like these 3 ults combo very well. Not the Cypher one, but in terms of like Yoru ult into the Brim ult, like that is scary. This is the really scary one. The Gecko into the Brim. Like Fish ult, no matter who you stun, they're just all dead if you can't manage to get to him.
Buzz now.
Yoru goes out. They want to try and keep this one nice and clean, and they want to try and make sure they get enough money. So let's see, with this extra info, how clean they can actually get this. Oh boy, that's nice. Nice trade on this though. Good flood in. Big 1v2. Yeah, just I mean, they already had 3 here, and then the Cypher just instantly booked it from A site. Got Hirali. Got like all the important kills. Nice. Nice blast packs on this one. Nice satchels.
GenG not letting DRX streak ahead. They keep it close.
Nice piece of work here from GenG. Really solid hold against all this utility. Buzz gets so deep, gets so much information.
Yeah, and they get a gun upgrade as well, so money's good. Texture gets his op out.
DRX is in the bag, but somehow, some way, Meteor is going absolutely bonkers.
2
with these
FPS.
sheriffs. Him and Munchkin and Charon all getting involved. This is something that. What are you doing, guys?
Well.
Yes.
Well.
That's.
It's a good question.
That's
Yeah.
Korean for I'm having fun. How about you guys?
Yes, this is a good match. You guys, I respect our opponents.
Let's all of us just have fun.
Oh, I am enjoying.
Ooh, well,
I'm enjoying that.
Certainly is having fun.
Nice
but
trade on this.
Not when Buzz swings back in like
Definitely need
that. So it's
to
gonna be a 1-for-1
tune
as-
into the money once we get the trade.
Meteor, did he catch a glimpse? Well, he
Once
certainly
we get the
has
trade.
now. Flashback looking to push him
So,
back out of the shower. And
sorry,
Nero
this guy.
missed
4
there.
on each.
One sight lines
4
Buzz.
on each.
As he's
So
just-
massive,
actually,
massive
you can
swing
see
round.
He's just watching right now to see if he
They
can just
do have the
maybe
Cypher
barrel
ult,
stuff
but
that gate crash.
body's miles away.
Destroys it in
What
the
is
end.
that trip? That's nice.
Love to get a neural theft going here
Yes.
if you're DRX, but it's Meteor stepping in, and he finds one,
Whoa.
Charon gets the other.
Yeah, and they just get 2 there. Good smoke.
Lucky does manage to scrape right into that one as Buzz continues to open things up.
Buzz has
Like that
to
on the ground.
ace. Picks up the spike. Good tap.
Karen's going to be here. That texture
Tap
should be
TP
rotating
or
back
something,
over. So
or
now the
tap,
plant going to be
okay.
coming through. Let's get the gate crash.
1 away from
Back
his ult,
out
by the way,
short.
that he used last round.
Uses it. Orbital strike available here from Charon.
Sets up another gate crash.
Flash remaining. Oh, takes it to the box. He gets the finisher.
Has his ult.
Buzz now on for the ace.
And he,
I believe
does he
the
know
third
he's
that we've
against
seen
Snob?
today in total, and he also has a dimensional drift. He's just going to pop it. Into the drift he goes, but Texture, he's got more than enough time to try to peel off of this one. Sends out the flash. He's got the off.
Oh my god, he ate the flash. What an absolute round.
Round 6, DRX.
Back-to-back ults.
Oh, no,
Ult in the
Buzz
round
is letting
before,
him know
ult
it on
into this
stage.
round.
He
Played
just
this
stood up,
insanely well.
flexed his
But even the
arms,
trade over towards
pointed him out.
Hookah looked fast.
Unbelievable Buzz.
I'm sure we'll see it in the replay, but man, what a
Yeah,
start.
this
to
trade
map
was
already.
fast.
Buzz,
That was,
11
and then
4.
Ridiculous. Jeez, Buzz. And the way he's utilizing his utility here, I mean,
Right,
he has
look at this
everything in the
flash.
kitchen sink to throw at him, and he uses it to perfection. Gate crashes set up, gets the
I love how they're
drift.
just all giving it.
Just brilliant from Buzz.
And this is one of the things that I was having qualms about coming into this series, as far as thinking who was going to have the upper hand. Because Texture and Meteor, they've both been so incredible throughout this tournament run. But this core of DRX and Buzz in particular, it's just always been good at stepping to hyper-aggressive, crazy duelist players on the opposite side.
I mean, you think back to so many of the matches that DRX has played that Buzz always
Flash and
goes out,
push. I mean, this is
goes down
great.
fighting. If
Flash
DRX
goes down
falls,
long.
He is
Push goes. They can kind of
constantly
secure
rising
all
to
of
a
B
level
with one
as well.
player, and then they can keep
And
4
he
over
is
towards
just
here.
tremendous
Knows it's not
so
worth in
many
terms of
regards.
pushing. It's
Now,
most likely going to be
this
trips
year
here. They can also
showcasing-
take the
Oh my
TP, so
God.
But he's showcasing a lot of variability in his agent.
at least numbers for GenG.
Very lucky to be alive there as Meteor down to 17 HP. Lakia really in a fantastic position to try to offer up heals. None of these drop down into the site proper. I mean, perhaps he can make it happen, but now Lakia himself is going to be taken out of the picture here.
Uh-oh.
Snake bite forward in towards Lamps. Force him forward, and Charon will be able to take advantage of that scenario. Now the reveal comes
Yeah.
in. Texture with the Sheriff.
And I think
Finding
they
flashback.
just shot the
Mako.
trip before they killed the
Head of his
Cypher.
volley stack.
All is
Gets out the clutch.
incredible.
It's a barn burn him. Karen comes up with
Oh
two.
my god, what a round.
Way to finish
Double
it.
judge kill, 2 with the
And,
ult.
oh, man,
They've
some
only winning the
major
they're only
mistakes
winning
here
the
as
low
well.
buys
Some
at the
great
moment.
shots coming through to get GenG this round.
GenG is just
Yeah, Rose just laughing.
They are
Players
really
Yeah, 2
jawing on stage.
double
Yeah, they
upgrade
are,
as well, to
talking
make
some
sure they have
smack
enough
up
time to
there.
get the upgrade.
Start turning this into some like wrestling commentary.
Yeah,
with
right.
the amount of trash talk and
Achilles.
showmanship we got going on here.
That ain't right.
Unreal.
I mean, their sheriffs are disgusting on GenG. I mean, we've seen it, but today already, two of their round wins are on the backs of just ridiculous sheriff shots. I mean, helps that the orbital strike happened there. That was a little bit of a whoops-a-daisies.
Okay, they have a bit of a
DRX,
combo if
but
they want to. Sometimes it can be a waste, obviously,
all
if you
started
can
with
just get the
Texture
kill with a rifle.
starting to
Could
pop
also be a
heads.
waste using it on the eco.
Mako's got an orbital
We
strike
got
with
one
someone who
bucket
uses so many
on
ults.
the Yoru
DRX.
armor.
You have a couple to counter, though, with GenG. I mean,
Yeah,
you
so I
have the
imagine
Seekers.
Yoru's going to try and get over
Decent
towards...
utility to potentially clear that Viper's pit if it comes
Lamps.
down.
Whoa.
Thrash to clear sight. Crash goes into U-Haul. Buzz in alongside. A spot there gives Meteor a kill onto Foxy.
Guys, they use Fischl
him
into
down.
an eco where they
Stacks out.
only have a Sheriff
Not in any form that's
A
trying to recover that
Bucky,
Thrash, never mind. He's just
and a
gonna get taken
Stinger.
down. Orbital available to them, but letting it into this so risky as flashback. Drifting away into the corner there. Just moments before that smoke would dissipate.
Ryan,
Texture
thank you so much for
opening
saying that, bro.
shot. Munchkin, however, will
Appreciate
still be able
you.
to find him.
Enemy
Now
remaining.
Texture
to have you
swinging
here.
out. They got
Spike
Mako.
down
That's the
A.
spike carrier. Killed off. It's just a Bucky in hand for Buzz, and at that range, not going to be able to do
A
much of
big
anything.
investment to
We're
use an
tied
ult
up
in my
at 4-4.
books onto the eco.
Good hold here
It
from
can be
GenG.
because
Meteor getting a
their
lot of
money's so
value
low
out
as
of that
well,
camera.
but
Getting so much info
yeah,
there.
in my books,
for
that's a
GenG
massive
and
win for
setting himself
GenG.
up nicely for a couple kills. Texture so solid, so sturdy with the operator throughout his long tenure as a professional Valorant player.
He's only been following for 12 minutes? I mean,
For
people
Texture and
people
Lakia
watch
here.
without following.
Back in those DK days,
Dude, I
mean,
don't
they
think I was
just
following anyone until
brutalized by
last year.
DRX. You know, time and time again, that's revenge has got to be on their mind. You know, of course, Solo and Lakia were able to best DRX back in 2021 to get themselves to Reykjavik. Now, a lot of history between these players. Ooh, flashback.
Flashback. A nice reply there. Let's get a bit of damage there from the paint shells. Minor scrapes overall, though, as
Oh my.
well, fine Lakia as well.
That's a...
What a kill is
It's a
Meteor now.
duelist Cypher.
Last one left here on the site. Here within two, but Buzz just rushing forward. Almost gets clipped by
The
their
battle
own mosh
Cypher.
pit, but comes up with a kill. Texture still with an operator in hand.
I like this,
Swap that out. Looks like a showstopper, but
I
given that
want to
it's a
steal
2v5,
this. You know, that he goes into this corner and throws the
still
one way
likely
over
result
towards
in a
here.
save in the end here from GenG.
Especially with that
That's
orbital
like
strike in
this.
play.
I love
It's just
this, first of
so
all.
difficult
But we
to
used
get
to
this
always do
retake
it here,
going.
and
Yeah,
I never
this
had a
is
good line. Well,
absolutely
we had a
the
good
right call.
lineup, but
You just
I
have
could only
Buzz
do it
will
from
push
here.
this. Okay,
And you're
never
so
mind. Just a quick
committed,
check on the corner.
and you're like,
Say,
don't
Bunny's
feel
a
good because
little
they
bit
can
weak for you
TP, but
there,
they can
Buzz.
also, you have to take like hookah control to
step
use
back,
it.
But if he gets a
But I
kill,
like
that
this,
puts one
just for
step
the
closer to
after
another
part.
dimensional
Maybe you could
bridge.
actually
True.
have one from here.
You're not
We've had
wrong.
2.5 so far. We'll try to keep
Either
track
way.
of those.
That's a lineup that I'm
Kind
gonna
of
try
pull
still.
Forsaken there.
In the end,
The
Spike
buy
will
rounds
go off, and
have
DRX
been
narrowly keeping
convincing.
themselves in a lead here.
The DRX. Like if I literally go, if I look at the buy v buy, DRX are winning all of those. But the 50s are here for GenG, and then obviously
So
we had
many
the
ults
eco
right
last
now
round.
I know.
in play. There's another neural theft available here for Meteor as well.
Just thinking about that. A lot to work with for both sides. But if you get DRX in these post play, I mean, it helps when flashback is just
This guy's always happy when we
really
watch him.
crispy with his aim to break things open
Got a
there
big
on that
smile.
site. And Buzz is a nuisance on this Yoru. He'll be all over. You never know where
A lot
those
of
gate
ults for
crashes
this
are
one,
gonna
but
end up.
everyone's money's
Spike
relatively
members here at
good.
the op, along with Lakia.
So I
set
like
up for
that
a
there.
pick,
So you see that
Goes, golden
you see that
Indigo,
Lakia
really nice
decided
check.
to swing
Lost
fast.
for-
That's literally just
with
because
exit.
a lot of the time you're gonna have a default from the Cypher that is a
Flashback, she's
camera
getting a little bit of
in
spam
either
there,
of these
back over here
situations.
towards
So rifle goes out. It's
Towers.
similar to like a Sen, right? You know where the
Clears out the
rifle will
camp.
go and shoot the
There's
turret.
a snake bite out
The
of
same thing
Munchkin as
there.
well.
Just rifle
Poking
goes
and
out,
prodding
wanting to shoot the
opposite side of
camera.
map there.
Now DRX taking
Try
a
and
bit of
not let them
time,
know that the opposite.
trying to feel the map out. GenG, they're content to
Right there.
also pause a little bit. I mean, we did see them try to go for the pick, try to set it up. Thwarted by DRX. Still Lakia hanging out here. Poison cloud up for DRX. Bit of
Okay,
spam.
Flashback pulls
Smoke's
his
coming down
camera
now
away.
as well from Mako.
And with this info, I'm wondering
Just really
if
trying to
Munchkin's going to try and take
find
info.
any room to
Like
maneuver here, but
They see
do
at
have
least
a
numbers,
Viper's
or at least
pick,
hear
do have that
numbers here.
orbital strike. It's just, can you get the wingman?
Mumbled.
Plant down. Look at
Thank
the
you so much,
setup.
mate, as well.
Trying to
Appreciate the prime.
Set up a crossfire. Texture going to launch the nades as well.
Nade could be
They'll
savage.
try to slow them up, flush out of the tube here. The orbital strike does come down, but Buzz is going to be the first one to fall.
I mean, he's
Locked
dead
in
on
with
the
the kill
site,
now.
is he
Karen
not?
going to be taken out. The rocket gets lobbed in, and Foxy 9 will fall, but not before finding two. Meteor eliminated, and that's just the Viper who needs to
Wait,
rotate
this,
over.
I mean, this site hit looks
Trying to
good.
make a play here.
They
Spike getting
just
planted.
the one fault that I felt like GenG did here is they
Spares, it goes down.
naded and mollied at the same time, so there
Still
was
2
nothing
more
to
rounds
stop
be played out.
the
Surely he doesn't invest the pin here to try to get
additional
himself over to this
hit that
defuse.
came after.
Cam is set up and all. Doesn't get the dart in though. As my God!
My goodness, man, the
Munchkin's like, I
the
know
shots,
exactly where you're at. I'm gonna flush
the
you into
shots
open, and
today,
Flashback says, I'm gonna
especially
flush you
Buzz
down
and
the drain.
Flashback.
What a shot!
Buzz
from him.
12 to 7, Flashback
That's-
10 to
that-
5.
We've seen some
Extra,
filthy shots
11
these
to
last
6.
couple rounds from Flashback. Foxy 9 fully blinded up, got that kill, and then is ready for the second. The peek out the smoke from Lakia.
Yeah, important kills from
Just absolutely
Foxy,
nasty
yeah.
stuff. And yeah, you need to take a bit of a timeout. You don't want to give DRX any breathing room. Start running away with things. Because now you're having a tough time maintaining contain at the front of the sites. Not even getting the trades you would like either. You know, setting up there for a crossfire and tons of flashes on the way in. Even with all those nades being invested, yeah, you take out Buzz, but everybody on DRX.
I thought they would struggle a little bit on
right on
attack,
his
but they've
heels
had some
are
good
clearing
TP
players
plays,
out.
some nice
A little bit
ults,
more
and
in terms of the layers
Flashback,
there.
Cypher
Initial-
opening it
Initial
up.
attempt to stop that didn't really work.
What you doing with your hands there? It's like Coach Cam. It's like he was trying to do like a shadow puppet or something. I wasn't quite sure what was happening.
They had those gloves on. Maybe they're doing a little miming.
Foxy, yeah, Foxy's
Yeah.
on flex, so he for sure has the
Either way.
most to learn
That's
out
the
of
first
the
thing I
whole
thought
of
when
this,
They had those white gloves on.
out of the whole of this team.
Some miming here, like.
Big
I
big
wish they
shoes
just
to
put a
fill.
golden light in one of the briefcases when they opened it up. A little Pulp Fiction reference.
Oh, right. That would be good.
All right, well, timeout out of the way.
They'll get 2-9
We played in the half.
once they lose this one for next round GenG, so they'll get
brings back
an
parity.
okay low buy. I mean, they're the ones that have been going good for them either way.
Stacks just checking again. Trapwire has been in that place before. Foxy not going to win that.
No, he's not. Munchkin getting the better
Okay.
of him and actually not even taking any damage for his efforts.
Fake teleport.
I mean, Foxy was
I mean,
pretty well aware that that could be a possibility, just could not find the aim. Munchkin
I
swung
mean,
just a
he
little
did
wider
he did just miss the shot.
expected
Also,
maybe, and spray eluded him.
didn't expect it was
Flashback
gonna
does have a
happen.
neural theft, so does
Especially,
Meteor.
dude, especially a Viper.
Look, you can find a kill for either side in a place where you can get to it. Trailblazer sent through the teleporter, but DRX nowhere near.
Here.
Now just considering how they want to roll with this execute. Boombot going to be backed off of. No information given over in that regard, but nobody really moving for the side of GenG. Still in this 3-2 split. Oh, the Hawk, though.
Texture's pretty
Get a little
committed.
info.
He's noting that there's somebody lingering there. His paint shell's ready to go here from Texture. Sends it out. Wingman rushing forward to
spots.
Texture. Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
find
gets
it. Buzz
a
taken
gets a
down.
kill off the trip.
Not getting much there from Meteor as the plant
Just
is going
let
to be
the
interrupted. 20 seconds
got
remaining.
another trip. Didn't
Try to pull this
yeah.
one off. Trap wire triggered. Meteor pushing up out of the smoke. Managing
15
find
seconds to
Stack.
plant this. That's why Meteor's going for a hero play. The call was to flood over towards the site. Respect. At least everyone followed him up as well.
Meteor
Last round before the
getting a
switch.
little bit lucky there. His gun was sticking out of that
Yeah.
smoke. Stacks had an
And
opportunity
that was kind of like
to potentially
that
punish
kind of
him,
showed us
but
more
didn't
that
notice
it's
it,
hard
didn't
for them to
recognize
get
it in
through some
time.
of these choke points for
Didn't
sure.
see that something was amiss. The gun blocked it just enough, but
Like I still feel like they've done
Could be
incredible
kind
having
of a
6.
what if for DRX, but Dimensional Drift third of the half, is that
Blow
correct?
something up.
I believe so.
All right, Viper's Pit as well. So if there's a Viper's Pit thrown down by Munchkin, you have One of the best ults available.
Flash goes
to deal
towards
with
long,
this.
doesn't hit anything.
Looks like he's gonna get a free
Cypher
shot at
util
anything
now
but a
over towards B.
Post-plant arena or retake scenario, because Mask is on. The fake out. Spots him. A little bit more. Looks like he's going to be happy to try to just go for spot there onto the Viper.
Yeah,
back,
at least pulls them back so they can get through the
over towards
choke.
short.
And that
Curious to see. Is Foxy not getting
is
lower and lower,
outrageous.
finally
Nicely
eliminated.
done from
Texture
Texture,
coming
just
up
kind
with
of
kill.
presuming that they would have
Backed away.
taken
Stacks
some
well,
kind of
whittled away
positions
at
after
70
the
HP.
free space was given to them.
Not doing any damage here as the double push up from Lambs comes in. They're looking for the crunch, but a little bit of a delayed reaction. Able to find the shot, able to find the aim there to the backside, but it's going to be Mako coming away with 3.
That was nice from Mako though.
Re-reveal going off.
Realized that they got to take a bit of heavy backside,
out
smoke
meteor
off
lock, yeah.
towards heaven, and he kind of just sent it.
Plant in low HP bars here from
One
Mako
out
and
of a lot of
Stacks.
jaws.
Flashback at full HP. Trying to spot with the cam, see if he can find anything. They check the box. Yeah, they are.
Stacks has a molly for
Fine,
after plant.
straight
Mako
connection here
still
on
has a
him.
molly, but
Launch
not
pit
in the
coming
best
down.
position to ever feel comfy
Mako
to
swinging
use
the
it
corner,
other
looking
than
for a
now.
little bit more. Now sends out the molly, pulls back, full flash here into
Good
his face.
flash.
The meteor just running across the flames, ends up getting taken lower and lower. And flashback.
Flashback is
the last 2
looking
kills. 7
crisp.
to 5 at the half. DRX out in front.
7, and they
How
lost
in
2
the world
ecos. Man, this could have been a lot higher
does
for them.
Mako get away with
Could have
some
been a
of
lot
those
higher,
kills
but they also won
I
pistol
mean,
as well.
Just absolutely ridiculous. Finding 3 back there. What looked like it was going to be a really challenging round. You could see that DRX was struggling to find comfort to get this plant down. Like you said, Stacks had taken a bunch of damage. Things were looking really tricky. I mean, I like the way that Buzz is able to create some space using his ultimate and those flashes and then bails out. You know, it diverts a lot of GenG's attention toward that link, but after that, they were still stuck. They still didn't feel like they had the opportunity. And all of a sudden, Mako just starts mowing people down on the back of sight. And it's like, oh, okay, well, this will work. We can do this now. He's, oh, crazy.
Sometimes the Mako go kill strategy ends up paying off dividends. But out in the lead after the attacking side here, DRX. Let's see what kind of setups they have as they get ready to shift over towards this attack.
5?
With a Buzz on the
It's
Yoru.
easily winnable. Well, easily
Very
is
hot
not the
start
right
for
word.
him.
It's
Little bit of
winnable.
fizzle out, but the rest of the team there to kind of pick up what slack was had.
That ace was otherworldly from Buzz.
Raid boss. We get the raid boss frenzy.
Maybe an attempt
In
at
5
like a
frenzies
position
altogether in the
Fox
pistols
9.
so far. This
Had
one
a little bit of struggle there as
this is
the
nice
half
because he can tank one of the
went on.
ghost
Had some good
bullets
had
over
some really good moments
towards
early on.
if it's a headshot,
team
and this is
left
5
him.
of them. Where is he?
Somewhere towards the end of that half. Let's see if he can find it again. That goes.
He might not be able to.
Johnny on
If
the
he's
spot
going
because
heavy
he's
into
got 2
hookah and we
flashbacks
have the
to
smoke
frenzy, so I
here,
think we know
Yeah.
what
Is
he's
it
going to
chance
look
he
to
still
do
gets
here as the
one tapped?
barriers get ready to drop.
And shields to back it up. So funneling in resources to Texture here to try to open this poison cloud. Oh, they're going to pause.
Probably. I mean, you got to
Full
respect
rush here.
that.
Foxy still working within this.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's so far forward.
Oh my god.
And he pushed it all.
Push. He has no idea that he is he is so surrounded by 4 of them. 2-person push over towards here. He was waiting for the reaction for them to insta-send it if they were close.
Now GenG just gonna cut noise and start drifting away from the site.
Well, they're worried that maybe Stacks had pushed into their spawn area or towards that area. Did not. So now they're going to identify that. Rethink how they're going to attack this round. You do have a
Raid
camera
boss still has armor,
waiting right around that
and
corner.
we kind of get another raid boss with the gun upgrade.
Maybe follow up off the trap wire as well.
Things are down on short, so it seems like overall DRX fairly cognizant of this, but can't afford to try to set
Yeah,
any
and they
rotation
use
quite
the
yet, but now that the trap
they use the gambit
are
wall,
going down.
the gambit
Rotations
eco
starting
wall to
come
get out
through here,
towards
especially
sight.
with the spike
It
now
worked
being
well with
planted.
that camera because they can just walk up close, break the camera, break the trip, get the plant.
DRX widely just happy to sit back, wait for all 4
Double
players to get
molly.
over here
Like
towards
this guy probably
before they
really wants to get off
start
sight,
the
but the
retake.
problem is this is a big question mark behind them, especially
Now
with the
they've just
Cypher
got
dead.
Really just a wingman and a dizzy to try to make this happen.
One smoke from Mako. That's it.
Karon's got the molly. He's going to send it out. Look up the approach here as Buzz goes pushing on the back of the dizzy. Timing looking great. Managing to find the 1 kill. The fuse getting started. Buzz stabilizing the aim. Takes down Texture. Snakebite now invested here from Munchkin. Has them all so very
Yeah,
low.
wingman in these situations is
Will be able to
just
go ahead and take him out.
And it's so tricky with that wingman still in play there. That frees up an extra gun to keep track of Munchkin. really nice timing here off the back of the Dizzy. The Dizzy goes up and immediately Buzz is pushing the corner to follow up on it. Getting huge impact right on site. And able to keep Munchkin doing any more damage. And a judge now.
And
Foxy.
DRX is stealing all of
Shift
Sentinel's stuff. All of the
towards
TPs
the
are the
front of
same.
short
It's the one
A.
that goes over towards Heaven.
And it's going to be Mako actually.
They were using the same
Deal
one
with
on
some of this.
attack
Orb
that
gonna be
goes
an easy
towards this
claim.
box.
4 stacks. No contestion. Spectre in hand. Just doing a little bit of checking, but slow push up. Mako somewhat aware that there is danger.
Oh, well, you certainly spotted it now. Next, you're trying to flip it back onto him there. Couple sheriff shots through the wall.
He's got that potential smoke. I was going to say, you can cut this off. Make things difficult for GenG to get any info.
He does a
Not seeing
TP,
anyone on the back of sight yet.
and then he TPs himself. So he goes through the TP to create question mark, then he actually takes the TP himself, and he also left
Easy
his
kills
clone over
for U-Haul.
towards, basically right-clicked his clone over towards long, so Stacks wanted to duel it a little bit, he can. Also potential info, that is a great flash, and that is a scary gun. He will want to fight that, but the dog really pushes him off. And that is, I'm telling you, that is a scary gun for them to get.
And as Mako goes down, that's the gate crash across the opposite side of the map, but GenG are actually
How was he
funneling
double
over
body
here
shot?
as well.
Was there a duel earlier that he took?
Try to
Was that
slow
in?
them up. Flash
Oh
goes
man,
in, but Buzz is just
Buzz is so low.
28 HP remaining.
What a flash.
Stack swinging out, finding one. Low HP there on Meteor, but that Judge is still in play. Lockya.
The picked up
Take him down, and
Judge.
now it's all on flashback.
Yeah,
Have 50-50.
and
He had gotten that swing.
that is savage. This goes back
No,
to
Texture
me
does
talking
not
about
give
how
him
I don't
the
like the
chance
Judge on the
whatsoever.
second round, because when it gets into the wrong hands,
They
it can
managed
kind of
to answer back
snowball. The
very
flash was
nicely.
great though. The kill over
Dropping the
towards
pistol,
long B
winning
was
the eco.
It's
almost just
such
as
a great
impactful as the
timing on that
Judge
flash.
kill, as in
Catches
the
Foxy
classic kill.
completely in the face. Cannot react to it. Had his poison cloud there that he could have tucked into potentially to hide himself, but he was in the middle of swinging wide, and it cost him. And maybe cost DRX the round.
This, yeah, three of their rounds. Three of their rounds, you're right. Frifties.
Orb looking to be taken. Buzz just trying to get that gate crash online, or that dimensional drift, I should say, online.
Already
Does take
They're
some
gonna
damage,
use,
though.
they're not gonna
crashed
use
for stacks, so
they're not gonna use fish on
if
eco
things
though, right?
maybe go a little bit sideways for GenG, if there's a gun or two gain, who knows?
They did it last
Able to
time.
find a way to use it, but right now, kind of a Cypher duel over at Showers, trying to out-info
They
each
have it
other
if they
here,
want
but
it. Here's a
seems
cam.
Meteor well aware of his opponent's tricks. Gonna clear it. Nothing the flashback can really do with just a classic in hand.
So far, just cam for cam as the creep up comes through now. Up short, Texture. Flashback up here on the high ground. Is Foxy not going to be able to just out-duel Karen with that classic?
Everyone's
Texture
classic is
finding another one, pushes in
unbelievable,
from behind,
and
finds clean up onto Foxy as
that
well as
was
Buzz.
that was real nice.
Maybe an opportunity here
The up
for
and
another
over.
ace to come through, depending on how much he wants to push for this one. Smoke dissipating,
Texture
not gonna
is,
spot much of
dude,
anything.
he's
Trailblazer.
19 to 8.
Sure how much it saw, if anything at all.
He's hungry for it, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, he
Texture
definitely
is
wants,
that
he
he's
definitely wants
one
the
away
kill.
from having a showstopper.
Yeah.
So denying him that ult going into the next round is pretty paramount here for DRX.
He's got so much money here for the big buy round that I'm fine with him losing it.
Still pushing though. Hungry for it. Up close on the left. Spots one. Now ult online. Looking for the ace. Stacks will be able to deny it. Gonna try to rotate back to the site and go down to the spike, but no, Munchkin.
Chat, did anyone see him in the camera? In the background of the camera? He's
Very nice rally back
furious.
thus far here in the second half.
Dude, tell me we get a replay of that.
Yeah, it's really good awareness here from Texture. After Foxy gets that kill, he's just pre-firing the corner with his
Dude, it
bulldog.
was like a
Buzz is there.
5-second
Not much
long
Buzz can do.
reaction
He gets
to it.
taken down pretty quick. Able to get up and over, find that first one.
This could be a good
Oh,
replay.
he came around the backside.
Yeah,
Those
just
two
looped all the way
kills.
through.
Yeah, looped all the way around. off the
At
top.
least saw it in the bottom left.
Well, he is not happy that he didn't get the ace.
He wanted that ace.
Oh,
This has been
boy.
a good day for player cams.
Yeah.
I'm having the best day.
Gift makers are going to have a whale of a time.
It's going to be so fun. Well, now, like you said, Texture is rolling with a showstopper and a few guns.
Big buy
Say
rounds.
only
We got
one
the fish
Bulldog,
ult.
4 assault
We're
rifles
one
for
away
Gen
from
G,
Buzz's
so
ult as well if he gets a kill, and we
a lot
have
of damage to be
Ray's
done.
ult, and
Foxy
that
taking a scrape as
was
he tries to go for the jiggle peek.
quite a
jump peek
wide
and
jump peek.
Pays the
I
price.
think he's lucky to be
Now,
alive there.
He's going to have to start
Trip for the ult.
moving
How
back
close do they get?
towards a car.
Yeah,
Probably
he's gonna
afraid
hear this. Wait,
to play that hookah right
Oh
now.
my God.
As he's been bullied in there.
Oh, the trap wire. Denying the entry. Texture
oh my
fully
god, Nate got
blinded
a
up.
second.
Didn't know what the
He
hell
got a
was doing.
second
He gets
one.
taken out. Foxy 9.
Wait, it's still up.
We'll get some revenge for that little scrape coming in. Now he's going to be full flash.
Oh,
Flashback and backside. He will
Yeah.
climb up and lock. He comes up with 2. And
Oh
Mako
man, this trip
will be
against
there for
Ray's
the
ults, like
finisher.
people have been
Still
doing it
bloody, not
pretty
clean at all here for
consistently
the
when
side of
people have Ray's
DRX,
ults at the moment.
They do manage to
But
stop GenG from
I think that's the most
chaining together
effective we've
3
seen it.
rounds in a row
Gets the
here in the
first
second
shots
half.
down the ult, and then it even
that
claims
trap
another
wire
one at
once
the end.
Again, worth its weight in gold. We saw it with Monette on Ascent earlier. Now this time around, Texture falls victim to it.
Oh, the double reveal.
That's so
double
stupid.
reveal, so good, and then they line up nicely for Mako. Good timing, good assist from everybody on DRX to bail each other out there. He's setting it up a little bit further forward. Now, thinking about a B hit is still enough money for rifles for GenG. Able to get a bit of an economy going.
And they didn't have to
Inside
use an ult
DRX's
into it.
Few players pretty low on the Cred situation, trying to play off the one-way there.
That's such a narrow little bit of space. Trying to work off of here as the wall comes in and he saw the gun barrel.
It's just new, yeah.
Foxy getting the kill, the snake bite stopping.
Extra though, they are dueling over towards long. Yeah, Stacks gets traded, surely.
Now Karen as well
And
getting
they can
involved, takes
descend
down
it.
Stacks, that breaks open
Does he
the
want to
side.
get the... Does he want to get the
Flashback,
ult?
rotating around.
Oh,
Neural Theft comes in and chases.
no way. At the
Immediately
same
on the
time,
back end,
basically.
taking down Meteor. Foxy 9 in the
2
meantime,
HP?
trying to hold things down. 2 HP remaining on him. And Texture clears the one angle. Has the reveal. Spike stuck at backside.
He's so low.
He's got a pit. But that would be so damn bold. Oh! He's got the headshot as well.
2 HP. Managed to
2
kill the
HP,
guy on
no
site.
problem.
Tanked
Foxy gets it
the
done.
bind molly. Dude, what a wild little...
Foxy there.
I mean,
That
what
is
was this?
so
1.3?
difficult.
3 and
Texture
3?
had read that
2v3?
initial setup so well, but he's just so ready for that angle is Foxy, just anticipating it the whole way. Flashback, saying, nuh-uh, cannot teleport there. Oh boy. Now things starting to get a little bit dire for GenG.
It's one of those rounds that does not feel
Yeah,
no.
and
to lose
GenG
at
are
all.
heavy,
No, that's a painful
heavy
one.
committed with this one.
Really
Bulldogs
feel
are coming
like you
in,
should have had that one, no doubt about it. And now you're
missing the
lacking
trip.
in ults compared to your opponents to make matters worse. Dimensional Drift, Viper's Pit, Thrash. Makia does have Seekers. Doesn't want to commit them just yet.
Stacks has swung out so wide here. Obviously does have that backup from Buzz.
Yeah. Bigger fan of this Viper ult in
goes down
terms of,
though.
again, having like
Double
2
flash.
little corners to hide in.
They very well may.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah, has to get out of there.
You can gate crash.
Fake out, and he's just gate crashed right back up into heaven.
I like that every single time
the
before
dizzy,
he actually
covered,
takes
however.
his own TP, he's going in the TP.
Makes his way forward.
Because he could later
Molly at the
fake
ready
that
here
if
in
he
the
wants
hands of
to.
Blanco. Spray, just
Oh.
spamming across. Manages to take Locky so very low. 36 HP remaining here on GenG Sky.
Buzz has arrived to reinforce. Now you can dimensional drift.
Yeah, and we get a
This
lot
is
of
so
info of
scary
this.
now.
We're
You have a
spotting at
lot of
least
utility
3.
You can combo off this.
Let's see his 1, 2, 3. He hasn't been able to check his hookah. Dimensional drift, getting ready to expire. Looks like he's just going to
Uh-oh.
exit it right around here, and then jumps right back out over towards that A site.
I've got your trail.
Rush forward now, getting ready to come through. Seekers let loose. Mako, full flash here in backside. Dizzy
Oh
connects
my,
with
where
the
are we?
player so
Everyone's
far.
getting
Somehow
flashed.
Nobody dying, but as I say, that's Stacks managing to find 2. Heron will be able to take him down.
Big
but
Jewel.
getting the enemy kick
Yeah, and
out.
Buzz is just here on the
Will
side
fall
as well. I'm impressed GenG managed to do so
Jump
well
forward,
there.
Foxy 9
It was
now
mad. It
arriving
was just
as
an
the wind
8-person duel
expands.
over towards site, and
Back turn, he gets
Foxy...
tucked to the corner. They were almost lined up for him, but he can't get the kills in. GenG, they managed to hold
Big round.
on. 2 rounds still separating them from
Yeah,
Tiger
they
Zone.
couldn't...
Yeah,
They can at least get this
a lot of flashes going
to
both
9 now.
ways. But because GenG is able to get up to that tube, They've got so many players able to cover so many angles from up there. Stacks, crisp with some of his aim, but it's just not enough. There's just too many players. And Mako swings wide on his left-hand side. There's just so many players out there.
The Yoru this year, yeah,
He's taken down
Skynuff.
quickly.
Skynuff combined
timeout
with
now.
like some of the Jawless getting a little bit wrecked, Gecko getting buffed, but you
Zoom
kind of
Derby.
need a flash with it.
DRX. And, yeah, I mean,
It's like a
Gen
lot of
G's
little
working together
reasons
like this,
all
it looks
rolled up
really
into
good, and
one
yeah, Buzz
basically
gets a
that
lot of
it's
info,
not
but
viable.
DRX isn't
I mean,
really
it was
able to
always
punish it.
viable,
I was
it's just
expecting
that
maybe
there
some
were better
molly, some other
options,
stuff, but
and
it's entirely possible that GenG disrespected it, walked it
honestly
anyway.
the map pool's
Saw
good
with
for
the
it,
Dizzies, 2 players get
especially
hit,
with
they still
Breeze.
are able to make it work, so it's tough to hold behind that tube without an extra angle, you know, from elbow or something like that. And GenG's able to bulldoze their way through.
Is Yoru picked more than Jet? It's kind of region based at the moment.
Very competitive here.
Jet's more of a pick in Americas. Yoru's more of a pick in Pacific and
Want to
EMEA.
go to try to tie this up and then maybe take the lead for themselves.
And then obviously Raze is
DRX seeking
very
some
good on
stability, but
multiple
not
maps.
going to be found here in this round, barring a somewhat miraculous thrifty. Then again, we've had tons of them here today.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, this is just another map in this kickoff story for GenG. It's hard fought. It's so difficult all the way through. You know, they've been fighting tooth and nail. Every single match has been
The hell
best
is
of
the
3 that's gone the distance, right?
Stacks
And so
doing?
they have played max maps for the most part. except
Okay,
for
he went.
Zeta,
Okay, did this have an angling? I
yeah,
think he
then
went
just
down, jump
fighting tooth
peeked,
and nail to get here.
and
their aim
then
is
saw nothing, and then
so good.
went and got his
Against an
orb.
opponent like DRX that is well known for
He's
setups
planning
and
ahead.
punching it.
GenG just real slow on this one.
Mako at the back of
5
the site.
together, unit
Opener.
walking up.
He wants to try to get over there, recover that Sheriff, who's one of 3 that they brought into
Especially
the
because
round.
their money's so low, they really want to, first of all, make sure they win this round, but if they can get it clean, it's going to be the one.
Coming through, not able to find too much of anything there. Buzz will be able to get Meteor. The texture cleaning
Actually,
him up.
I'm a big fan of this
Flashback
play.
now.
So you see this
Last
smoke
two alive
here.
for DRX.
This is DRX
2v3.
smoke. They used to do the default like this all the
Here's
time,
it
right?
both
The
of their
one over
hands.
towards default. And normally it's
Swing
just to
out a
delay
little
this
bit
plant, right?
wider,
That smoke
so
just
you
on the
can't
floor
catch on
here.
to anyone here.
But with this, because
It
it's
is
an
available.
eco,
Potentially cause a distraction. Gets him to the box.
because it's an
Not
eco,
enough for the kill yet.
man, kind of think they might.
Eventually goes wide enough. He'll find him. Gets himself a second. This is now all on Karen. They
Oh
line up.
my
Cannot get
god.
it. Flashback
This
with 3 on
kid.
the Sheriff.
This kid
Will
is...
get the defuse. They will get the round win. They move up to 11. As I'd like to issue a formal
Kid
apology.
loves it, man.
I
He's
think I
made for it. I like it.
might have spoken this one into existence.
Yeah, I love the overall play. The fact that we
I
flash
mean,
through this.
One
It
of the
just,
other really interesting storylines coming into today's
shots
match,
were so
right,
nice,
is
by the way.
This is Flashback versus Karon. And Flashback is really
yeah,
good,
so
folks.
on the eco, they just
you can see
basically
it,
just
the
play
player
off the
came
fact
down
that
to the bottom
normally
of
when
that
you have
round,
this
he was
smoke here, you're
pointing at it,
delaying the
pointing to
plant,
himself,
right?
like,
So all of these
that's
people
right.
can kind of feel
I'm the one.
free
I'm
in
the
like
rookie you
this
should be looking
area,
out for.
knowing that they're probably over towards
Eyes on
showers and they're trying to
vehicles.
stop the plant. But on this, they're just playing off the fact that
certainly
no
are.
one ever flashes through and sends it.
Obviously
So
subjects of,
the Yoru
much
flash from Buzz to
scrutiny
get that first
coming
kill
into the season
was
here with DRX.
that was pretty cool.
yeah.
But so far,
It's a good mix up and
very
just playing off
strong
the
efforts
tendencies that,
to
first of all, how they play it,
re-inspire
or
hope
just,
to the
and
squad.
just what this smoke means now, because it's
It
just a
has a
common
lot of
default
that
that every
similar
team do
feel
in terms of this smoke over
to
towards the
old
plant
DRX
spot.
squad. It's just, it feels like it has a little bit more explosiveness. It feels like they're willing to go for
And the fact that
more
it's such a
kind of risky
committed
but
play,
high
I
reward
like that they do it
plays.
on an
Remember
eco,
that
so
Rolling
it like
Thunder
the 1 for
stacks
1
and
is
flashback
worth.
on Split. That really made me think, okay, these guys are pretty confident, not just in their ability to read the game and do the things that they normally do, but also their ability to win odd man fights like we just saw. And the timing there between Flashback and Stacks is brilliant. They wait together. Stacks never over-aggresses the angle. Flashback is right there to punish Stacks' initial damage onto Lakia. So comms are good. Everything.
So 40-second mark,
solid
TP
for
goes
DRX
out,
and
and
GenG.
this is nice.
Don't
They really
count them
hold
out
on
just
to their
yet,
TP.
folks.
They're making sure they don't
They can
use
pop,
it
and
too
especially with
early.
these Sheriffs in hand,
And the
we've seen
second
it a
TP
lot
goes
here
out,
already
and
on this
you
map.
know that
lot
within
of time spent
25,
here.
like when this gets to like 20, they at least should be executing in, and you can take
Not
this
liking the amount of
TP.
util that they're seeing dumped here on this B site, so it's going to be a
Yeah,
full
so we're going to
pivot
get
from
info
GenG.
here.
Flashback
Think
spots
it
Munchkin.
either ran out or he faked it. I'm not entirely
Crash
sure
actually
because the
firing as
util
well.
came
Plus,
in
we
from
cannot have a fast join.
Texture. Texture did one nade.
Low
I think he
time
faked
remaining.
TP'd after that.
Spraying
Oh,
through,
no.
flashback, he will find one. Meteor with a headshot, taking him down.
Oh!
The neural dash, and Karon gets a
How
piece as
many
well.
thrifties?
Orbital strike to try and delay.
Lovely flash through.
And it has. The plant did not come through the round.
Yeah,
Cannot
no
be there.
plant though.
DRX will move up
Yeah,
to
Mako
12.
saved it with this
But my
lovely
God,
ult.
what another insane effort from GenG.
Lovely
Yeah,
ult
they're
from
cracked with the
Mako.
Sheriffs.
Yeah, just a little bit
That is
late. They're kind of running out here at like what,
absolutely a
20,
I've
25?
seen it so many times. If it just
Can't be
wasn't
playing
for
that
time,
slow
I mean,
against
Stacks getting that
Grim ult.
initial kill,
But still,
to
they did
drop the smite,
did
and then
good
Mako
damage.
quick to rotate over to get that orbital strike into
Yeah,
play to
Mako
make sure
did
that
great.
they guarantee themselves around. But God, if there's 15 more seconds in that round,
This is a nice spot. That goes there.
maybe GenG can get there. But it just took them so long to finally feel comfortable enough to try for a plant. But now you've got guns, you've got huge ultimates,
4
you've
chances
got the
to finish this
showstopper,
one.
you've got the orbital strike, and you've got to get this round.
We are sending it.
That does kind of featured earlier coming into this series was the
This
just
double
the
trip
thrifty win rate
towards
from
heaven.
GenG and how significant it has been from them thus far. Continues the trend in that direction, but now
Every time, man.
there it is. It's the spider's web.
No
And
one to
clear this out.
capitalize on it this time, but
It's released
that's
from
pretty
his
funny.
prison. Showstopper can it find value? The answer is going to be yes. Because Flashback still hovering nearby, just on the other side of that smoke screen. Ends up getting taken down. HL's at the ready as well to find significant value.
Poor guy.
Cutting it down for the entry. The swing onto the corner. Buzz just
Ooh, that was
swinging out behind his
nice
clone.
from
Able to find
Buzz.
one kill before getting traded out by Meteor. Lakia holding from guard. Good for one. Stacks a little bit
One
snappy.
enemy
Takes down
remaining.
Meteor over at elbow. It's just he and Foxy9 now left alive. But as I say that, the kills will come in. GenG fighting back. Not being
So 4
dissuaded
chances,
after having
and
the
this
clock
one
run down
should
the
be,
previous round.
I'm
To keep
not going to
themselves
say
alive in
easy,
this
but
one,
one of the
continue
easiest
to do
ones,
damage
right?
to DRX's
Money's low.
economy as they look to
So,
claw this back now.
Of
Take
all
us
of the
to
rounds,
overtime.
this should
This
be
is a
the easiest one for
fantastic
GenG. They have their
recovery
own
here from
ult.
what
They
looked like it
are
might be
going up against a
lights
lot of
out for
ults. We don't
GenG
really need
with
to worry about this.
the showstopper getting caught. But this time, they're right there to back him up. And Flashback there probably wishes he could kind of rethink that round. Probably wants to take a step or two further back so he doesn't get caught by that rocket. Got a little too aggressive with his positioning and paid the price. The great news
The
here
flash
for
through,
GenG
but we
is
have
you
a
do
camera
not
over
have to
towards
invest that
here.
orbital strike.
I like this. This camera is
Great flash at
nice.
the end, catching Foxy9 by Lakia.
This
Perfectly
camera
timed as
against
Foxy was trying
ecos,
to go for the
that
wider
is nice.
swing.
Actually,
Got
teams
taken
can
down.
teams
Now,
should probably take
DRX,
that.
yes, they've got ultimates, but the guns aren't so good. Guardian for Flashback, Stingers, a Sheriff, a Frenzy, and a Ghost. I mean,
Flashback as well.
a little
Apart
bit
from
everything.
apart from just like fragging out real heavy, his trips have been immaculate. Like so far he's getting so
dead
much wealth, and he
quiet.
just keeps changing it up. Like they're always
The
different.
walls come up. Cage just popped. Buzz jumping back through. His texture gets
He
himself once again
he got
situated
double
here on the
razor,
high
didn't get
ground.
the kill in the second, but still
Back, nothing
still got
noted.
him.
No positions given away whatsoever.
hold the spot. Not punishable, though.
Yeah, we still have a trip here.
What is not, but the plant does come down. 5 men set up here in the back end. This trap wire.
Got your
Yeah,
track.
no one's
with.
capitalized on this one
Seekers
again.
now being sent free. Munchkin
There's another.
creeping forward, and there's the detain. Does go out on a 1.
Guys, they love using the official on an eco.
To find 2 kills.
One
Damage
enemy
dealt, but
remaining.
Stacks gone. Leaves just Foxy.
Okay.
Munchkin will
4
be able to
chances down
collect.
to 2, and again, if you're GenG, you're going to take
GenG
that as a
now
win. So
joining their
this is
counterparts in double
twice
digits.
now, and there's a
2
few
rounds to go
ults.
until we hit
We used to
overtime.
sometimes do
That
it
is a
with
nice
a
job
razor,
by GenG.
where
They're
you
slipping the
where like
net
you have ults that
this
you're
time
allowed
of
to use on
DRX.
ecos, depending on
Able
the
to utilize their
situation.
smokes to gain
We used to do a
control of
razor
U-Haul.
because you can like get a
Feel a lot
kill
more
and then
comfortable
pick up the
getting that
gun,
plant
and I
down,
think they do it in
control
a
the front
similar
half of that
style
site.
where they're always
just
on the
utilize
ecos,
it
they're
for
always
great
ulting over
weaponry.
towards
Munchkin
lamps,
pushing forward through his
and
own
it's like
smoke.
if we can get those
Trying to
guys,
gain
we can
some
pick up the
space,
guns, and
gain
then
some
maybe we
ground
can
on
have a
GenG,
go on
make
it.
things a lot
I
more
think
complicated,
considering the
but yet again, they're
scoreline, I
still
don't
holding
think
on
they
to
need
that
to
orbital
do
strike.
that,
It
but
hasn't had to be
it's
used. Let the
definitely,
dimensional
it
drift
feels like they definitely had a
from Buzz.
conversation whether like we can
So,
use this
can't
on
crash
ecos,
out. Let's see if he wants to invest it
because
early.
that's twice now.
Or it's going to be more of a wait and see
But I definitely think they should have
They're
stacked
really
the ults a little
DRX.
bit here. Like they could have had all of these
with their
for
strong
one of the
side
goes.
over towards the B side this time. A side is going to be the weak side with just the 2 players.
Considering the money though, this
GenG
should be
have
the
been,
best
you know,
chance
widely running
DRX
down
have
the
to clean
blocks
this
here.
one
Yeah.
out.
I think holding that dimensional drift for
Yeah.
later information probably going to be a lot more valuable, but Flashback is in a pretty rough spot if they decide to just full shove out of the showers here.
Yeah, he's never
Foxy,
been
whoop,
season.
crossfire, try to save him. He goes with the cyber cage, he readjusts the aim.
Yeah,
and
dinked
Dexter's
him.
able to get him. Hill comes through, and Lakia can get over here towards his raise. They will be able to clear it up.
At
as
least see
Foxy now tries to
numbers.
retake
Well,
that
he's
forward
seen.
position.
Okay, he
The B
did
spotted by
not
the
see the
boom
gun
box
shot.
Buzz. Just taking the TP. Snaps
Every
over
single
towards
time
that
he's like
defender spawn.
taking TPs to make the most
That
out
was
of
an
his
attempted
TP.
sort of
Like
crunch
the
play there from DRX. They had a couple angles holding
the
outside
min
the
max
showers.
is pretty
Buzz
sick.
trying to get in there just a little bit too late. They lost flashback just
They only saw
bit
3
earlier.
though. I say only, that's a
Would've
huge amount.
liked Foxy 9. Oh, what a shot.
The Dragon Claws finds
Oh,
the
and he gets
headshot
out of there,
trying
moves
to
forward.
escape.
Can he get
Orbital
another?
strike does
He
so.
did great to
Contesting
avoid the
Buzz
ult.
able to come up with 2, however, before Karen trades it back. Mako still situated here. Backside goes for the jump.
Big 2-on-2.
They have noted him. There's the cleanup though.
Oh, the flash.
Dizzy going in.
Oh.
Karen trying to hold
Whoa.
it down, and he does!
What?
One by one, they swing into him, and one by one, they
How has he got the
fall.
first one?
Karen stands tall and gets GenG up to 11.
He got hit by that Dizzy.
Yeah, he should be.
Not sure how much it worn off
Should
there.
be
but
blind. I guess it will.
Man, oh man.
Let's get surely a replay.
Looked like he was dead to rights. It looks like it was going to be map over, and now we're 1 away from overtime.
Guys, we get a pause.
Insane.
We get a tack pause. Give me the
The
replay.
economy's not great here for DRX. There might be a timeout coming, indeed. Wowzers. I would love to see that from Karon's angle.
Here's the
Yeah,
question,
surely.
Is it DRX or is it GenG? Because I think there's a pretty solid argument for both. The call a timeout right here in this moment. Looks like it is going to be DRX. Once we're at least a little bit faster. Man. What an absolutely unreal clutch from the young gun.
So, I mean, we were talking about flashback earlier. Some of his insane plays. There's
No
Karon
replay?
answering right back.
What do you reckon? We were having replays
disgusting.
earlier, and the PC looked like it was on 2 FPS. I reckon they
Way
had
that
to
these players
had to
for
restart it
GenG
or
and
something, and the
DRX, these
PC's
rookies
not
have stepped
back
in
up,
this year, has
and we
been
don't
just
get the
absolutely
replay.
incredible. I mean, they both look like they belong.
Oh, yeah.
There's been very little. I mean, yeah, flashback. Okay, you think back to the off season during one of the early events, he looked a little shaky.
Oh
Since
man,
then,
that
he's
is
been very
devastating.
good.
Hey, both he and Foxy.
Yeah.
You know, and it was because of
Yeah,
some
'cause
of
I
the
feel
shakier
like if they
performances that we
had it, they
saw
would show
in
it.
the offseason that
Even
it
the
was a
caster
little bit
asked for it.
more difficult for people to buy into, you know, this major changeup from DRX to whether or not it was going to end up holding water for the team. But since Pacific started, it's been looking better. But GenG right there alongside him.
And GenG spamming here because they know there are 2 big ultimates that are 1 away. And Foxy does grab the other one on the other side of the map.
The
Mako.
timing there.
Oh, Mako.
Stacks backs off the angle to Mako, getting punished for it. He needs to try to stay alive, try to find a kill. That would be that orbital strike coming into play. Texture clearing out the Dizzy.
Oh, what a
but now it's
These
gonna be full flash. Finally able to
flashes.
find that headshot, gets the kill.
Oh my god, this
Goes
guy.
down again, looking to do it once more. 2 quick kills, 2 more players remaining. Spam shots coming through.
I know exactly.
Poison Orb gets lobbed in, and that's going to be a neural theft. Invested here from the side of Meteor. Flashback holding on to his own. Oh, it's still revealed, still standing in position. Flashback able to find that elimination. Foxy worried about the approach there from main. Spots one,
enemy remaining.
but now it is all on Foxy.
Can he get the
Fatal
pit
in
down?
hand. The time running low, swings out the pit, has it in his hands, draws back down to the rifle. Get a little bit scattered here.
Holy,
Even
got a
though they
little
line up
bit
for him,
scary.
He's not going
Dude,
to be able to find their shot. 12 to 12.
back
we
to
once
back
again
rounds,
go to overtime.
he has the
Oh,
most impactful
amazing
2K.
Overtime.
Amazing
The
stuff.
1v2
You
and then
just
the
gotta love what
2K
you're
to get
seeing
him out
today.
over towards
These opening
site here.
maps, both have been just absolutely insane. Karon, whoa,
Look at him.
great turn there.
Okay, the fact we have this,
Shorty to soften him up.
maybe in the
And the finish from Meteor.
maybe we get the replay at the end.
I mean, just crazy how back and forth these were. But Foxy could just never get in a position where he felt
What a-
comfortable to throw that pit down. Was just
What a
never
hero,
allowed
by
to
the
do
way.
So
This goes
by
there.
GenG, and they rattled off 4 in a row, 12-8, and you thought, well,
Uh,
all right, GG go next. Nope.
Stupid
So
amounts
much
of
that has in these
impact.
last several rounds, especially been Karon.
Yes.
Jump throw.
Insane clutch potential from him. As flashback drifted away.
Yeah, flashback happy to be alive on this one.
Lucky to only take the amount of
Camera
damage
does
that
go
you see
down. 4
there. Big
people.
outlock in as well, spraying wildly, getting some damage across. Dizzy not going to be finding too much
How
of
has
anything
he
there.
taken no
Pop
bullets?
down
Mac on 2
so
HP.
very low.
Stacks on 60
2
HP.
HP for him.
That's a huge win for Lakia there. Did a ton of damage. Ooh, Karon taking a smidge. Nothing too serious.
And they on
Flashback, though.
trying, and it's be a major pick to find here if you break things open for the team. Open up hookah. But Munchkin is just watching it like a hawk, sees the gun barrel, takes a shot. It's the first
Yeah,
one for the follow-up.
that's
It's
a
gonna be
really
good. Now the
important
volley
jewel,
gonna throw down. Terran
and
spamming
they
it.
decide to
Started
go
Fox
out.
9 eliminated, and things starting to very much spiral out of control here for DRX.
Yeah, this is more how I
Munchkin
thought
out
it would
for
look
blood,
on their
shifting
attack,
position,
where
gets
it just
himself
should be a
right
nightmare
up
to
from the entryways. Another
get out
strike
over
comes
towards
down.
B site.
Just keeping things obfuscated, just
They
keeping
did
things
just take too
damn
much
near
damage
impossible.
through the smoke
On the
earlier.
side of DRX, and yep, full send TP,
TP
but now
goes in, Meteor and
being
over
ushered
towards Heaven.
Meteor, towards Texture, who have been lagging
Texture
in
still
weight.
has a raise nade
Push
to
starting.
stop this plant,
Cage coming
or
down,
them pushing
wingman.
out.
Cage
He's
3.
head right on the entry. Spray through, Buzz, taken out.
Oh.
Meteor looking for 3. He will have
Damn.
that as GenG,
5 in a
a
row.
flawless start to overtime.
4 chances all gone.
It's
They win the
just
fast
tremendous.
in OT, and they
Cagey
actually
play
have their own chance to
from Vakia.
get this
It's
one
just
done.
So good about making sure
No
that he's
ops,
able to
nothing
get
crazy.
out of his potentially tricky situation. Takes no damage, does a ton of damage. They're able to just lock down the B site, give no purchase to DRX's attempted attacks. And then Meteor with the great one-way setup right on top of that shower door. Has a phenomenal angle. Doesn't even give the wingman a chance, doesn't give anyone a chance.
Okay.
That's the Meteor we've come to know and
Oh
love
my
so
God.
far. Oh, Mako.
Mako just cannot have
Oh.
a healthy start to any of these rounds. Down to 10 HP now. Trailblazer instantly cleared here from Stacks. Let's see if anything budges over here at Long.
There's no healing anymore with DRX's comp since they switched to the Gecko.
Snakebite lobbed in.
Yeah, they're
No.
gonna be super aware of this one because
Trying to get some
this
shots in, trying to get
it's
some
been happening
damage.
before, and it's
Still
also
has that
one of
gate
the
crash and take it
good
back
things
over
about the
towards
Yoris you can
Munchkin.
play there. Where's
Finds
his kill?
Foxy 9.
Wow, that's a big
Final to
kill.
1, but Buzz had already been out of that location, so can't swing to try to find a punish. For now, just needs to very much help reinforce this A site where GenG
Mako 10 HP as
making their
well.
way over.
A lot of pressure over towards Flashback and Buzz.
Yeah, they
They're
go
pushing
aggro, and
so
there's
far
4 of
forward.
them.
They are. That's going to be the contact coming through. They are not ready. Flashback now trying to tuck into the corner. Meteor swings ahead of his crosshair, takes him
Damn.
down, and it seems like that should just about be it.
Single a limb.
Saxon and
4
Mako needing an
chances
absolute
to finish
miracle
the map.
to keep them in this, to try to find a reset. The Dizzy moving forward, not going to find much of anything. Stacks has been taken down. Mako would
And
have
they
to
lose.
ace Buzz with 10 HP, and it is not going to happen.
Chad, that's a hard
whatsoever.
one to recover from.
It's in the
That
name.
one,
GG.
that is a
GenG
hard
takes map
mental
1,
reset for the
14 to
next
12.
map. Really
6
nicely done, dude.
rounds in a row
That
at the end
1v2. I
to
need
take
to
it
I need
down.
to try and stick around for the
When it looked like all hope was
replay
lost,
package.
this
Hope it's in
squad
there.
came together and once again